This time we are heading for a legendary resort, the first real luxury hotel in Mauritius, founded in the 70s and beloved by many celebrities, the Le Saint Géran. Its name derives from a famous French Romeo and Julia-like novel set in Mauritius, Paul and Virginie. The story, written on the eve of the French Revolution, tells us about two fatherless children who grow up in the midst of nature, counting time by the length of shadows and free of rank or class distinction. All on this island at a time when Mauritius was a French colony and called Île-de-France. The two kids become lovers, but then one day Virginie's grandmother, a rich aristocrat, takes her grandchild back to France and arranges a marriage with a man of their own class. Virginie refuses because of Paul, returns home, but on her way the ship called the Saint Géran sinks. Paul learns about her death and dies of grief too. The novel was one of the favorite books of explorer Alexander von Humboldt and must have impressed the founders of this luxury hotel too. So here we are. For me, it's a coming back. I had the pleasure to stay at the Le Saint Géran as a journalist before the multi-million-dollar renovation that took place in 2017. 4 things come to my mind when I think of my first stay. First, I encountered a movie hero, Jean-Paul Belmondo. Secondly, I slipped backwards on the wet floor of the entrance hall, but like Belmondo in his stunts, it caused no injuries. Thirdly, I discovered a culinary sensation, the expensive and luxurious fresh palm heart salad. Yummy. And fourth, it was my first experience with a hotel butler unpacking my underwear. A bit embarrassing if you're not used to it. But let us look at the beginnings of this oasis in the Indian Ocean. In 1975, the legendary South African hotelier Sol Kurtzner, who had become rich by founding Sun City, a kind of Las Vegas in Africa, opened his first hotel outside his home country, the Le Saint Géran. And it became a big success immediately among demanding, well-off French, South African, British and German holidaymakers. In the beginnings, there was a casino too. Sol Kurtzner has passed in the meantime, and in 2014, real big financial fish took over. They were right to do so. Le Saint Géran is located on one of the most beautiful spots of Mauritius, on a peninsula with powder-soft sand beaches and 20 hectares of lush gardens. The lagoon is calm, and besides there are also 3 infinity pools, 3 tennis courts and paddle courts. A lot of things to do. What I like about the resort is a part of its luxury features and facilities, the feeling of privacy, though it's not a villa resort. The service is excellent and it never feels crowded. families will appreciate the Club 1, the Kids Club. Of course, there is a state-of-the-art gym too, and an spa offering beauty treatments, classic massages, and so-called Harmonia journeys. Guests can choose among 124 rooms or suites and one budget-blowing villa you can see here. The Villa 1, as it is called, boasts its own private beach. The suites have all terraces or balconies facing either the lagoon or the ocean, and you find them in two-story buildings. The Le Saint Géran, founded in 1975, as I mentioned already, needed an intensive 9-month multi-million-dollar refurbishment, which took place in 2017. The furniture is now modern, contemporary, brighter, and using limed American oak furniture. But the old iconic colonial design is gone. I like the old one better, to be honest. Though the bathrooms are very elegant and truly 5-star. The location of the Le Saint Géran is absolutely top. Let's repeat that. Set on a picture book-like peninsula, this resort is a perfect beach holiday destination. But it is also a gourmet's paradise. So let's walk through the gardens to the tip of the island, where we find Le Point, the pool bar and grill restaurant. The well-designed beach seats are perfect for a sundowner. L'Artisan is the French-inspired breakfast buffet and bakery. And La Terrasse offers international fine dining from saffron risotto to Indian tandoori. My favorite new spots of the resort after the multi-million-dollar refurbishment are two restaurants on stilts replacing the former Indian pavilion. An elegant steakhouse with an own sommelier called Prime, and Tapazaki, a superb fine dining Asian restaurant. Well, that's all for now. If you want to know more, see our website. See you at another In Bed with Luxury hotel check. Your Charles Paddington. Welcome to In Bed with Luxury, the inspiring and professional hotel check channel. My name is Charles Paddington. I have tested luxury hotels all over the world. This time, our hotel adventures lead us to Mauritius. More than a century ago, the famous writer Mark Twain landed after a stormy 3 weeks ship passage from Calcutta in Port Louis, the capital of Mauritius. It was March 1896 and Mauritius was the biggest sugar producer in the British Empire. Later, Twain wrote in his book, Following the Equator, Mauritius was made first and then heaven, heaven being copied after Mauritius. And it's true. Mauritius is rightly famed for its sapphire waters, powder white beaches and luxury resorts. What's the difference to the Maldives or to the Seychelles? The Maldives consists of small, flat islands, beautiful, but they cannot offer other sights apart from the beach and the sea, while Mauritius is full of attractions. And the Seychelles, in comparison, have fewer tourists and fewer luxury resorts. In any case, Mauritius, this blessed green island in the Indian Ocean, 2,000 kilometers away from the African coast, is worth a trip.